Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 2. So let's get to it. Alright, you guys, so that I won't start the season off with skipping characters because they ain't had shit going on, I'm going to talk about Nene and, Phaedra and all of them. But yeah, there wasn't too much with them. Let's see, Nene. She's about to do her Zoomanity gig, okay? She's in Las Vegas, she's the host, and it's showtime. She's telling us that she's nervous and that she's got the, opening day jitters and all of that. But she does okay. I mean, what else is there to say other than that director, that stage director, or whatever she is? They keep on showing her, and that stage director looks so damn tired and over it, and just like, they just done gave me this bitch because she on this show. I guess I'm going to go with it. But she looked like she did not really want Nene to be there, but whatever. It ain't nothing else. She gets out there, the audience seems to like her. They going to tell us it was a sold out show. I was just like... So it was sold out and all them damn empty chairs. I guess all the empty chairs meant that those people was out in the lobby buying peanuts. Bitch, good damn well, Bravo, y'all tried it. That motherfucker wasn't sold out, but whatever, okay? For all purposes of the show, it was a sold out crowd. Everybody seemed to be happy with Nene, and she did just fine. Phaedra, she is just annoyed with Apollo, okay? She's taking the baby Aiden to get his first checkup at the dentist's office. Why the mama always with her, y'all? Is mama cockblocked? I mean, is she trying to make sure that her baby don't get beat up? Because, honey, that Pastor Regina Bell look like she gonna whoop some ass. Don't let the religion fool you. But whatever, she's at the dentist's office, and she's sitting there playing with little baby Aiden, and in walks Apollo. That Phaedra is so fucking annoyed about it. She looked like she was like, who told this nigga to show? But she's a true Southern belle, as she would like us to believe. She's never going to act out in public, okay? So she just grins and bear it. Apollo's there, he's feeling some kind of way. His baby, he's about to leave his boys for jail. And he knows that he needs to have a talk with Aiden, okay? Aiden needs to understand that daddy won't be around. And, I was just like, good luck with that, okay? Because, honey, the way Phaedra looking and acting, I'm just like, okay, she says she is raising, strong black men, not no dusty diamonds, okay? So she ain't got time for the fuck shit, Apollo, okay? So I'm just like, I hope he able to talk to him at all. Let's just agree right now that Candy is going to piss us off again this season, okay? Let's just, listen, we ain't going to let this child get our damn blood pressure up, okay? We not fixing to go through all of that this season. Candy is still on the same bullshit that she was on last year, and all we got to do is just keep reminding ourselves that there's nothing that we can do about it. There's nothing that I can do about it. Say it with me. There's nothing I can do about it. So we're not gonna get worked up about the Burress Tuckers, okay? Now, as far as Todd is concerned, I think Todd has learned to play his role on this show. Todd has somehow in his mind worked out that Joyce is just crazy. Now, he says his slick little things, but I just don't think that he even allows Joyce to get him as mad as she has in the past anymore, okay? I think he realizes that everybody else knows that Joyce's ass is crazy. And so, yeah, we've all established that. Todd is just like, damn, you buying her another house? You had already gave her a house. Like, I mean, just every time we turn around, we supposed to be buying houses around here, I guess. And Candy was just like, I'm just trying to make the lady happy. She didn't ask me about getting another house. I just took it upon myself because I could tell she was feeling some kind of way about it. Oh, well, if that's all we gotta do is get an attitude because we ain't got a new house as big as our damn millionaire daughters, then I guess that's how we gotta roll then. And again, let me just make it clear because, I know I got new viewers and everything. I'm not saying that Candy shouldn't do anything for her mother. She shouldn't take care of her mother or anything. That's nothing that I'm saying, okay? I mean, if I had the money, one of the things that I always dream about is that, I hit it big while my dad is still alive so that I could just do something really special for him and just really send him things and always fly him around or come see him. He don't really like to go no damn where. So, I could always be there to see him, and all of those things is something that I dream about. So, I'm not saying that she shouldn't do it, but, that Joyce, she just so, she just, I just, what I say is nothing I can do about it. And speaking of Joyce, you guys, what's going on with Joyce this season? Okay, she done changed it up a little bit. Okay, she done went from, seemingly drunk to this whole new confused stiffness. She talk, everything be like this. I was like, why is she talking like that? She gets there to the house and she asks Todd, are you gonna buy your mama a house? I was just like, nah, my mom is, you don't want my mama to move out here to Atlanta. She seems a little bit relieved about that, but whatever. Candy and Joyce, they go out to go look at this house. Now, I don't know what happened in the day. It seemed like when they left the house, it was daytime. By the time they got to this house, it's only supposed to be right down the street. Shit, it was night, okay? But you know how y'all niggas be just late to everything. They get there to the house at nighttime, and Candy was just like, I wish that we would have got here earlier so you could see the whole thing. I'm thinking, like, we see this big ass house, 7 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, okay, a basketball court. I was just like, what? How the fuck old is Joyce, y'all? Really? She ain't getting no younger. What the fuck she need this big ass house for? All I kept thinking was like, oh my god, heating that house up and cooling it down is gonna be a bitch. Who gonna pay that? I guess Candy, right? I was just like, oh my god, Candy is just, she's a study, you guys. She is really, anyway. She said that she can't never make this lady happy, but Joyce is just like, thank you. And Candy was just like, well, thank me. You like it? Oh, where is the paperwork? Let me sign. Joyce say she can't wait to get to decorating. Fine, y'all, good. Candy is just like, well, since me and Todd are right down the street, I was hoping, maybe when we have some new babies. Oh, new babies. Have y'all been trying? I haven't been on birth control for a year, but nothing's happened yet. You sure he hasn't had a vasectomy? Vasectomy? What are you talking about? Why would you ask that? Joyce gonna say, well, I don't know. Maybe I dreamt it. I was just like, so then they get on the subject of, how Joyce felt about Candy buying this house for Todd. And, Candy was just like, well, he was feeling some kind of way about you being so close. I was just like, why are you telling her this? Ladies, young girls out there, okay, listen, I don't want you to tell your mama all your business when your mama is against the business that you got. Why is she sitting up there telling her? I was just like, oh my God, Candy, you just asked for it. Their relationship. Oh my God, that damn Joyce got Candy just all fucked up. But anyway, Joyce is just like, Todd couldn't find a nicer person than me. I was just like, oh, okay, Joyce. Candy was just like, well, I just really think that you should apologize to Sharon. And, Joyce was just like, I'm not apologizing to her. She called me the B word. And then she gonna tell us that she escaped getting her ass whooped. I was just like, okay, Joyce, whatever. All right, I don't even know. Listen, that's a fight that I never would want to see. Okay, these 2 old ass ladies up there fighting. I know. Who would y'all think would win, though? Okay, you guys, all I'm going to say about Kenya's individual little part is it is really a shame that Brandon got lumped into all of the annoyances and negativities that we feel about Kenya. I like Brandon. I even said last season that I felt like Brandon did what he was supposed to do when he jumped in that fight. Now, of course, emotions ran high really, really fast. Okay, I think maybe he maybe he misjudged and went in a little too quickly, and shit just really got out of control. But when we just look at he was a man protecting his female friend, and I was there for that. Okay, the shit went crazy, but that was cool. So I was cool with Brandon last season. And then this season, I was just like so glad that Brandon was there when she was, Kenya was about to get started on the whole, she felt attacked and, embarrassed on the TV. And he was just like, listen, you need to wrap that up and give it to God and move on. Okay. You need to start producing, directing, acting, whatever it is that Kenya used to do. You need to go do that again. I am so glad that this person that she considers her really good friend and, it looks like she takes his advice to heart. I'm so glad somebody finally fucking told her that. Okay, take it. It happened. It's over. Move the fuck on. I'm really hoping that, Brandon will help us remember the Kenya that used to be before she got on this show. Okay, and then we just really got so over her and all of her dramatics. Okay, maybe he'll be the conscious of her and kind of get her back on track, because this show hasn't been good for Kenya for sure. I mean, definitely she has a whole lot of stans, okay, and the fucking stans are the one who make this show so hard to review. I mean, I can understand being team somebody and you rooting for somebody, but people can take that shit over the top and make it so hard. And that's what I finally realized, that while I was dreading the show, wasn't necessarily the show, it's the bullshit that comes with the show and what the reviewers, what we have to go through whenever we say something of the smallest bit against Kenya or against Portia or against Phaedra or against Nene. Okay, you fucking stands. Okay, it was nice being friends with you. Okay, because I know by the end of this season, I'm gonna lose some damn viewers. It's always during Real Housewives of Atlanta is the time when I don't agree with a lot of my damn viewers. Okay, so let's just say right now that we all gonna still be friends, okay? Y'all ain't gonna be so through with me and the shit that I say that you just stop following me, stop unsubscribe, and unsubscribe to me and all of that. But anyway, let's just hope that Brandon will bring something else to Kenya, and so that we can try to like her again, because this image that Kenya has, she needs to do something else different to it, because it's not a good look at all. I also like the fact that he was like, when she said she was going to Cynthia's party, he was just like, no, I'm not going. He avoided the drama because he already knew what that might turn into. Okay, Apollo might be there. He was just like, I'm not trying to put myself back in that situation, which is like good. Yeah, don't go. Okay, I was just like, I'm here for Brandon. I like the fact that he said that, he laughed at himself, this whole beige on beige crime. I was cracking up when he was talking about the fight between the two of them, just somebody that can see shit other than just the tunnel of whatever the reality show brings to them. I like them. So I was here for Brandon. Let's hope that he can help Kenya and get her image back on track and all of that. Yeah. I just thought he was a cool dude for all of that. Didn't you guys? As far as Cynthia, you guys, we know what Cynthia's new thing is, okay? She's feeling this whole new Cynthia. She's feeling sexy. She's feeling sexual. She wants to be all over her man, okay? She feels she's glowing. Life is real good because the fibroid that is Nene is no longer in her life. She's basking in the glow, and that's good, I guess, okay? I mean, I know what Cynthia is trying to say and do. It just ain't coming out right, okay? It's making her seem stupid for putting so much into Nene, but then now downplaying it so much and making it be so negative. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I'm explaining it right, but I just feel like I just wish she wouldn't keep on talking about, this new improved and, this whole rebirth. Just live your life. We'll be able to see it. You don't have to keep on announcing it to us. But anyway, she was in this ebony spread. I saw the pictures, and it was they're very nice. Cynthia is a beautiful woman. She looks great for her age, and, she's a model and all of that. So, Peter wants to celebrate the goddamn spread. That Peter always looking for a party, okay? Then the nigga gonna be borrowing money from everybody trying to do it. I'll never forget, one of my girlfriends always used to say, her and her husband, they not together no more, but she used to always say, we be to lived it up and honey been on vacation and gone and then get home and the fucking lights turned off, the damn phone. And Peter say, God damn it, we gonna have us a good time. He wants to have this party for her at Bar 1, okay, and she's all for it. So who should we invite? Okay, well, Kenya's fine, and Candy, of course, she can come. Portia, yeah, maybe not Portia. She's been talking a lot of shit about me around town. I don't appreciate that. So no, Portia can't come, and definitely not Nene, because she make my shit bleed, and then I gotta go to the gynecologist. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I cracked myself up. I cracked myself so up, like Shanae say. They gonna have this damn damn party. Okay, so it's party night. It's at Bar One. Okay, everybody, the who's who in Atlanta, they all there. Okay, the same motherfuckers that you see in everything else that they have. Candy and Todd are there. Cynthia comes in, walks in, and she's feeling herself. She's definitely in that mode, and I'm gonna let Cynthia have it because Cynthia has been just kind of losing a lot, the last couple of seasons. So let's let her have it, y'all. She looked great. She was feeling herself. There's nothing like having that feeling about yourself when you know you look good. Okay, so she's the center of attention. She sits down. She's talking to Candy, and they talk about Phaedra, how Phaedra has to, be home for her boys, so she couldn't come. Again, reiterate that Portia bitch was not welcome there, and of course Nene too. Candy is just like, I don't understand. Okay, one day everybody fighting, the next day everybody friends. Like, I can't keep up. But, it is what it is. Okay, Kenya walks in. She's got Claudia Jordan with her. You guys, it's our first time seeing Claudia Jordan. I was just like, bless her heart. You guys always crack up when it's the first, it's the first season for a character. For the most part, they just don't be with it. I was just like, Claudia, honey, you gonna have to step it up tenfold if you're gonna be on this show with these girls. Okay, these girls, notice, it's full hair, it's full makeup, it's full wardrobe. Okay, y'all saw Phaedra at the damn dinner. So I was like, this bitch look like she fixing to sit down for afternoon tea, like a full spread. Okay, she at the damn dentist. I was just like, yeah, Claudia, this rainbow store dress and this little whatever this shit was on her arm and all of that, no. That's gonna not do. That is not gonna do for Real Housewives of Atlanta. But we giving her a pass because it's her first season. It was her first episode. She gonna have to step it up definitely, girl. They will rip you apart if you keep on showing up, with this little just look like I just did my makeup at the house and this old piddly looking clothes. But whatever. Claudia's whole storyline is that she moved here to work on the Ricky Smiley show and that her and Kenya have been friends for over 10 years. The fact that she works for Dish Nation on the Ricky Smiley show, she works around Portia. You guys know that Portia also works for Dish Nation, and Claudia was real quick and avoiding the drama, saying I've worked around her and she seems cool. I haven't had any problems with her, so let's try to nip some of that in the bud right now. But them bringing up Portia obviously was the opening that Candy needed to ask Kenya about, what's going on with that whole lawsuit and are you suing her? And, Kenya was just like, well, I just called the police. That's up to them to press charges. And Candy was just like, I don't even know why the hell you called the police. That shit wasn't nothing worth calling the police, so Kenya was feeling kind of attacked by Candy. I was just like, wow, that Candy is outspoken. I guess she really couldn't wait to sit down and, tell Kenya about herself. I mean, we all got our issues with Candy, but I was kind of giggling because I think a lot of us felt that way. I know y'all gonna get down there and say, you use your word. Kenya is already feeling a little off about it. And then in walks Apollo. Okay, so now Kenya's looking like, what the fuck is this? Okay, why is this nigga here? Okay, he comes up there, he's shaking everybody's hands and giving them dap and hugging everybody and all of this. Kenya just gets up and excuses herself. So she goes to the bathroom with this, no, this nigga didn't just walk into this damn restaurant conversation with Claudia Jordan. And in the meantime, Apollo is sitting at the table with Cynthia, Peter, Candy, and Todd. And honey, he just running off at the mouth. Okay, Candy is asking all these questions. You need to put some money on your books and how you and Phaedra getting along. You guys arguing a lot, every time I talk to you guys, y'all will start fussing about that, and Apollo was just like, look, y'all, the damn Phaedra y'all know and the one that I live with is two totally different things. Okay, she can put the damn Jordans or the Louboutins on. Okay, it just kind of depends on whatever she feel like doing. I think we all knew that about Phaedra though. Okay, even with this Southern Belle, I know there's another side to Phaedra. She's just clever enough not to show it. So they sitting there and you guys, they all soaking in all of the tea that Apollo was spilling. Kenya decides that she's had enough. She's gonna leave. So she comes up to them and tells Cynthia, I'm gonna leave. And Apollo was just like, excuse me, Kenya, can I talk to you for a minute? I was just like, oh, here we go with stupid ass Apollo. She kind of tries to hustle herself out the door. Cynthia walks out with her. And while she's sitting there talking to Cynthia, here come Apollo. Can I talk to you for a minute? I don't want to say nothing. I just want to apologize. And so she was just kind of like, what, Apollo? And he was just like, I just want to apologize if I ever, said something to offend you. If I ever made you feel less than a woman. Okay, they're going to show a clip of when he said her toenails was dirty. I was just like, that funny. So anyway, she was just like, you know what, Apollo, unless you gonna sit here and apologize for lying. And he was just like, then he tried the old Jedi mind trick and was just like, I'm trying to apologize to you. I ain't going down that whole road again. If you can't take my apology, you know what, you fake, you phony, you rude. And I was just like, nigga, how you gonna out mad me? You the fucking wrong one. She was just like, Apollo, you lied and you made them, you made my life a living hell. And he was just like, okay, yeah, well, I shouldn't have lied about that. I told my wife that you offered me a blowjob. And she was just like, yeah, and you need to also say that I didn't see you in Los Angeles. Well, of course, he go off. He say she rude. She, he ain't going down that road and all that. So he walk off. Well, the goddamn Rona Barrett of Real Housewives of Atlanta is sitting there listening to everything, just about burning, foaming at the mouth, because she can't wait to run her ass back up in there to tell everybody. So Cynthia goes back inside and she was like, you guys are not gonna believe, honey, but Apollo just admitted that he lied about Kenya offering him a blowjob. Candy was just like, what? So they get up and find Apollo. They like Apollo. He just like, yeah, what's up? Please tell me that you didn't just admit that you lied about Kenya giving you a blowjob. He was just like, yeah, I did. He couldn't even, you could just look at him and tell he just didn't even understand what was going on. I was just like, oh my God, he is so stupid. And they were just like, what is it? You lied about that? And he was just like, yeah. And they were like, okay, so did you tell Phaedra? And he was like, no, I haven't had a chance to tell Phaedra. So they were like, so you just chose tonight to just come out and admit that you lied about that. Candy was just like, fuck, I don't even feel like I know the nigga. What else is he lying about? I was just sitting there just like, what the fuck is going on with this stupid ass Apollo? Like, really? You done went on with this story for 2 to 3 goddamn years. Like Peter said, we have been calling this woman a whore for 2 to 3 years. Okay, we gotta apologize. He was just like, I sure appreciate it. he didn't get it, y'all. He had no clue, I tell you. Oh my God, I just don't even know what made Phaedra marry him. I mean, it's just got to be the looks, because he is really, truly stupid. And like I said, I don't even think he even understood why he was wrong in any of that. Child, just a mess. So, since they all kind of fussing at him, well, he goes back outside. Okay, Kenya. All right, now, I'm apologizing again. I'm sorry for going off on you, calling you rude and fake and all of that. I just, you got to understand, like, you made my life a living hell. We were supposed to be doing this DVD together, and then, you just switched it up and all of that. And she was just like, no, I want you to admit that you did not see me in Los Angeles. And so then he kind of finally admits to all of the shit. He comes clean or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it's too little, too late. I mean, I was just sitting there just dumbfounded, like, really, Apollo, for real? You are so fucking stupid. And then, of course, we get Kenya. Kenya's gonna play it up. She's gonna always play up the dramatics of everything. Okay, so then she said, but it's true. I'm sure, okay? Everybody tore that girl apart, called her a whore, okay, and made it seem like, she was really coming for Apollo. Now, I cannot just really take all of the blame off of Kenya, though, because Kenya did flirt with him. We all saw it. Okay, Kenya did play up a lot of this. I think it just got bigger than Kenya wanted it to get, but she was playing on the flirtatious parts of the storyline originally. And yeah, she did have her part in it too, but you guys, the 85% of this shit is Apollo, okay, because the nigga just lied. Okay, just straight out. He just felt like it would be a good idea, and he would just roll with that for 2 years. Okay, kind of probably fucked up his marriage because of all of this. So now I think we understand why Phaedra treats Apollo the way she has. Okay, you guys remember when they do these one-on-one interviews, they have filmed a lot of these, a lot of the shit already. So Phaedra's whole mindset is like, fuck that nigga. So Kenya feels a little retribution, I guess, but she says she's not gonna feel totally vindicated until Phaedra apologizes. Phaedra was going off to the lies of her husband. Okay, so I don't even know if you really can expect an apology from Phaedra. Yeah, it would be cool if Phaedra did it, but if I was Phaedra, I wouldn't apologize, because like I said, Kenya had her part. I don't know, y'all. I'm so tired of that whole Phaedra, Kenya, Apollo shit. I want her to do like Brandon said, okay? Wrap that shit up, give it to God, and move on with your life. Alright, you guys, that's it. Let me hurry up, give me something to eat real fast. You guys make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.